Yo, hey, hey guys, it's your boy, Insane21. Um, we're gonna be playing some Nikkei tonight. We're not gonna be switching games, and we're gonna go full Nikkei all the way through. Uh, Today is the day that we get to see part 2 of See You Again, and it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see what happens to the Aegis Squad. Yes, it's their time to shine. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and.
Victory. Nikkei.
It's still lagging though. I don't know why it's causing that problem though. Alright, the pickup is today for Anise. And then if I go here, we get 300. Add. We also get this special costume. See you again event. Her costume is in the store, of course. Optimizations. Anchor is available as well. Oh boy. Okay, let me just go ahead and double check this. I wonder how I can share my own stream. Alright. Alright, so this is the event here. Oh, we almost got the outpost defense though. So close. I totally forgot about the outpost defense. I did my chores today. Before I did everything, like before I streamed, I did my chores. So, but before we do the event, because I don't want it to be like scratched up and stuff, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like doing this. Holy shit. This part for like $19 though. Get 15 and then 50. So it's getting the 2-1. But we need to get this too. See you again. Alright. Daily. If I see my payday, I'm gonna get this. It's fine. This is okay. I'm gonna get it up to 3.
Build you everything you need.
Or dust.
Come again if you need anything. Hope you put it to good use.
This is good, but I ain't gonna be spending my gems on that for the meantime. Oh, perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are you looking for? Just name it.
Just in time, dear client.
We also finished our union raid. We fell. Our union fell around from 70 to we're down to the 82nd or 80. It's like above top 75, which is not great. I was really hoping that we could like get lower into the rankings, but unfortunately we didn't get lucky. So now we've done that, and I'm gonna do is we are gonna do the this one. I need to check my arena because okay, I'm still at Diamond 2. They've also fixed the issue with the rewards. I gotta say this is okay. I got like 2,000 gems, which is absolutely amazing because I'm facing whales in my group, and I'm hoping that in the future they would change up again the group to match my level. Although matching our levels means that everyone's so freaking competitive that it's hard to maintain your position whatsoever. Okay. This guy's not gonna stand a chance.
get hurt.
Behold, the season's rising star.
Dun. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna farm the bottom ones. Still broken though, holy cow.
Let's roll!
Beyond performance.
The thing about Scarlet compositions is that it's not that great. Like this is, for example, there's a Scarlet here, and it's gonna be like whoever bursts first, for better for worse.
Let the games debut.
That's gonna be a bit of a problem for me.
Compliment me when I take them down.
Burst.
The Garden of Shangri-La. No pain or despair. I am invincible.
I should really position my
Behold my ultimate.
my Jackal first.
Please guide us all to the light.
They're not gonna be able to do this. Yeah, this is stat problem now.
It's you.
Not bad. How this guy? I'm gonna position this like this. Or else. Not gonna lie though, I just need to change something up. That is fine. If I'm gonna use them, adjutant, okay. Adjutant. I can't do it. Yeah, Christmas Annie needs to be there. I could. No, we need a burst one. Oh, we have a burst one though. The damage share is there.
Show and the road.
Looks like there's a lot to repair. Make some noise.
Show them no quarter.
Yep. This is the problem with my team comp.
What a shame.
He puts an Alice in and then they survive. And the Alice is really good. I wonder what's up with this dude though. It's a 49. This is a jacked up Alice. Teaches us though, this is the guy. I wonder if we could. Can we survive this guy? See what happens.
Let the games debut.
I will look over everything.
This is the last one, I guess. Oof. Ah, because the Drake didn't generate enough energy for them. Alright, that was the last one. Nice. Indeed. Let me just double check the area points. Okay, there's only one guy who tried to attack me. The thing about Special Arena is that you can literally have a team. You can literally be able to defend yourself for against people who just focus on certain units. And then when they go to PvP, they don't have the power to actually defend themselves or attack. Alright, we need to do this once for sure.
Show me your potential, mon ami.
Alright, we're gonna manual this. We already have healing though. So I need someone who is going to be good with Prima would have been okay, but Burst 1? Sniper kasi ito eh, kaya hindi maganda eh. Yan would have been okay too. But we're up against height. Okay, weak against Wano. So wait, if it's Tetra.
Let's get this party started!
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit though, for sure. Pahiram ako ng gamit. Bestie. What's this? Oh yeah, I forgot to just check something real quick though. There might be... Oh, Solar Raid's almost up. That's another good shot. This is a good chance for us to like get gems. Who is the boss? Altaisen. Altaisen. Wait, what? Altaisen but water code? Wait, what? Is this sub? Is it a water train? Altaisen na water code. Jesus Christ. Modernia ain't gonna be cutting it this time. Holy shit. Recommended squad. AR, Nikkeis, and SMGs. Of course. Well, that means Mast is gonna be like literally good at that. Oh dear. Fixes an issue automatic shooting when it stops at parts of Modernia and Stormbringer are destroyed. Also, that happens with Fortress. Ammunition exceeding 1,000 rounds changes to 999 rounds after burst ends. Oh, issue with error pop-up with stream errors, blah blah blah. What is the thing I need to do? Okay, Discord. Where's that? Nikke. Let's see if there's any CD keys that are available. Release the Kraken. Wait, hold on. Let me double check this. What happens when I don't check? Successfully received the reward. Okay. Alright, we got that. And then Nikkei Senpai. Nikke Pestantai. This is the summer event for Thailand, I guess. Yeah, Thailand. So it's okay if we don't get the other one, but we got the two. Nice! Nice! That's great. Hold on, there's another one. Summer Ga Singapore. Ah, that's the Singapore one. Oh my god. I haven't checked my group because I don't want to get spoiled. Perfect timing though. Show me your potential, mon ami. Nasa na yun? Okay, I forgot that it's in another group. And I just need to bounce to ano. There we go. That's good. Oof. Not gonna lie, this is gonna be really bad. We have Dala as well. Holy shit. If there was already a cooldown reducer, our DPS is gonna suck balls so bad.
Oh, how sweet it would be to have a capable commander.
Let's go.
And a two.
Drop the beat.
No time for no war and swap. Shut up. What? I got too excited. Just a moment, please. You can't see me. Just a moment, please.
What the hell? Are they attacking noise?
Perfect. I can try out this new product.
Have to manual there, no? Drop it!
It's showtime.
Kill them all. Nice. Oh my god, I forgot to dodge. It's important that you actually like duck. Okay. Alright, I wanna complete this at least once.
Have a capable commander.
Go.
I got too excited. Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. One and a two. You can't see me. Drop shot time for no
Oh, I survived. Okay. Oh, good timing too. Let's go. She's alive. Just kill them all. This guy's gonna kill us.
Drop shot time for no
Playtime's over. Let's finish this.
one and a two. Drop shot time for no
We're fine. Let's go.
one and a two. Just a moment, please.
Nice. Okay. The cooldown reduction is really intense though. Not gonna lie. I think Dala is so totally redundant in this one.
Anytime,
Anywhere. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna do this just once. Since the towers don't reset, they should reset though for people who are like getting molds. Like if you like complete levels 1 to 50, you get the mold. But then anything beyond that, it's just gonna be like if you reach a certain number, let's say level 50, then you get the next one. Let's get 100. You're gonna get 100 gems. Give people who have cleared the entire story a source of gems, because you can only try it for like how many times? Like 3 times a day. Like reset every like quarter or every month, something like that. I'll figure it out. And that's me. It gives people more time or more reason to play the game.
you've already reached this point?
And besides, it's an auto play that it's gonna be easier to do.
They're apparently sisters. It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Chain ammo. Okay, Pumpkin Juicer would have been nice.
Going to be a bore.
Chain ammo is a better. Ooh, nice.
Relation room feels rotten. Not looking good.
Ainik is hot. Look at her.
Jack and I are apparently sisters. But it's going to be a bore, isn't it?
Restart autofocus. I think we're gonna go for this one.
I'm impressed you've made it this far. I'll give you that much.
We're gonna go for Drain Converter.
Made it far enough. It's going to be a bore.
I'll give you my full attention.
I forgot this is the team comp. Stun. Look at that. Yeah, my Scarlet is hitting my Scarlet can now hit 100k, which is amazing.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
I did see a video saying that the new Anise one is a lot better. No. We're gonna do SI. I wanna do a heat check. Alright. Now I could open my GC Messenger. Messenger. I'll have it open up. Something's wrong here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Interception time and yeah, this is okay. Oh, I forgot that. Ah, bye. Let's go. Focus fire on the thing.
My turn. Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise.
Now we got that one. Burn!
It's my turn. Take that! Everyone, give us everything you've got. Oh, now it's starting. All right, let's keep going. My turn. Everything full speed ahead.
Aegis cannon! Fire! Let's go! Yeah, bye. Oh god.
You must persevere. Everything. My turn.
Ay.
You must persevere. All right, let's keep going. Everything.
We're just gonna do it early. Why should I like fix the timings?
Now it's starting. Everything. Time to finish.
Fine.
The hour of retribution draws near.
Everything. Everything. All 10 fire. Let's keep going.
You are out of harm's way. Fleeting as it may be.
Fine.
another victory for the commander.
Alright, we got the stones. Okay, we got stone. Alright, which is so good because we actually spent a lot of stone leveling up a certain magical perverted stuff. All right.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Okay. We got the stone though, which is kind of good. That's a good hit check. If we got stone, that means we're not really at the bad side.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Merciless attacker? Nice! Good shit, bro. Let's go. I mean, merciless attackers are pretty much a given. Nice. That's nice. All right, we're in go. All right. What's this? Oh yeah, we got the gems though. Yeah, we got like 3. Because it could have been 400, but nice. Alright, now before I talk to my knee case, I need to pull. Because I don't know if we're gonna get a niece. This summer a niece. Okay? And before I even talk to my niece, I need to do the event so I understand what happens. Okay. So I'm gonna try to pull for Anise. We got 25 plus this. Oh! Can we get her in just one pull though? I don't need to MLB her. I just need a copy. Okay, we got one.
This shot will make you stronger.
Please be Anise. Please be Summer Anise.
I'm Neon, and firepower is my game.
Nice to meet you.
Got for Annihilation. Okay. Privati?
Stay with me. I'll make an exception.
Oh, okay.
Soldier EG, Soldier F.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
We got the first pull though. Oh god, this is gonna be tough. Alright, first pull. We can do this. We got her, we got her. Multiple, please, please. Give me a multi. We got one, okay.
Leave it to me,
Pina, okay.
please. Leave it to me.
Pina again.
What are your orders?
Product 12.
Soldier FA, awaiting your order.
Soldier OW at your service.
Your orders, please.
Armament check. I'll be part of your platoon from here on out.
That's right. Is this it? Is this the one? Come on, Anise. Keep coming. Yeah! Let's go!
Anise in a swimsuit. Feast your eyes, gentlemen.
Yes, we only need one copy though. I don't need to MLB her. I got her. We got her, boys. We got her. She's home. She's home. She's home. She's home. Oh yeah. Thank the stars though. I don't need to pull anymore. I have learned my lesson. I'm not gonna MLB and any Nikkei that I don't need, or maybe if I love them too much. But still, this is great, dude. Sparkling summer though, let's go. We got Privati, win, and then we got Anise, Sparkling Summer. We got the ass, bro. We got the ass. Confirm. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. Thank you for the luck. I needed that. This just made my day. I am out of words to say. Dude, we got her. She is home. Let's go. Good thing you're not like Neon though. Yeta. Okay. We're not gonna be like pulling that much. Oh, thank God. Not my heart. Alright, we got the mold though. Let's see what we got though. Alright, I'm just gonna stack up my luck by not pulling anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna burn all of the stuff right now. Let's see what we got here. Okay, hopefully it's an SSR unit. It's an SSR unit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop the beat, baby. Let's go. Drop the beat. And then I got one more mold here, which is this, just one, and it's gonna be a pilgrim. It's a Tetra Defender. All right, not bad. I kind of pulled that prematurely though, for sure. Okay. I'm still kind of like getting my skills up, so I'm focusing on that. Alright. So I told you guys, we pull, and then once you get the unit, stay away. Don't even pull for friendship. Just calm down. Alright, we got the unit that we want. Okay? We're not gonna burn excessively way too much there. Okay? We still have 5 more, and I'm gonna get some more because I'm gonna be spending on this game that I love, because the story is just, the pacing, everything is just perfect. Just perfect though. Although some people wouldn't like Necro as a villain, I do believe that she is top of the line, a great villain in the story. Also, the story and how it was like doing everything is like, you feel everything. Although some stuff are missing, but I don't like. Can't put my finger on it. Anyway, it's time to go to the synchro post. Let's go, and then we're gonna talk to our Nikkei. All right. Alright. I forgot to do my bulletin board. Okay, we have some folds here. We got some gems. Thank you so much. Ooh, that's a pretty good. Oh my god, look at that. That's a lot of gems. Although, guys,
Commencing operation.
in this bulletin board, sometimes some people would rather have core dust, and I believe you'd rather have core dust here. Gems are nice, but I would love to have more core dust. If I can get like the whole thing for core dust, I'd rather have that rather than gems. So core dust priority for that. Okay, let me put Anise here. Anise is, I believe, the only supporter burst 3. Hold on, let me just double check something first. Is she the only supporter burst 3? Hold on. Alright, burst 3, support. She's the only one that is an SSR support burst 3. Now there comes a problem though. Do I give her a... Oh, we have this. Okay, fine. I don't want to take everything from Mast.
It would be even better if I could take a dip in the ocean.
Alright. Now, Anise is gonna go to the synchro place, and since we got lucky, we can actually open up a synchro slot. Since sobrang dami na ng Nikkeis dito. We're gonna put her here.
Is swim?
No. Actually, you just ask the you ask Ingrid though. The person that knows about that is Ingrid. Right, and then we can just get this up going and then bam. All right. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do anything, like before I talk to my Nikes, it's time to do the thing. Hey, hold on. Event then. Oh, the Mighty Pass is here though. We can get the summer Mighty Pass, her outfit, which is certainly not gonna land you to jail for sure. Okay, you guys are gonna be fine. You're not gonna go to jail. And then from the cash shop, the masked skin, which is here. It's only discounted for this couple of days. I am very much tempted to buy this. I'm gonna check my bank account. Hold on. Bank account check. I'm gonna check my bank account, guys. Give me a sec. Jesus Christ. You have nothing left. It's discounted now. I'm gonna pour in like 500 in my account. I'm gonna pay it. Okay. I'm gonna pour it. Give me a sec, guys. This bill. Okay. Immediately continue. $500,000. Alright, I'm gonna take this hit. Alright. Now we can pay for it. It's fine. Purchase! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Do this. Alright. This is not a financial good thing to do. Alright. For the sake of happiness, let's do this. Equip, baby, let's go! We are summer ready! Sweet. Okay. Whew. Okay. We got Summer Pepper. Okay. We got the only thing I really didn't get is Neon. Could have been really nice. Okay. It's time to do this. It's time. I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna try to enjoy the event. Check on you guys later. All right. Yo. Dude, that was so good. I felt great. Now the only problem is with Helm. Yeah. Look at you. Overzone. Well, technically it's still the same map though, but they changed it. Is Mary gonna be still there, or is that Helm? Login stat?
Moving in.
Day 1, we get, oh nga pala, may have a free 10 pool as well. So that's great. That's actually great.
You want me to go there?
That's,
I will do your bidding.
I'm gonna look for the relics though. There's one relic here. Okay, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. Hold on. I'm gonna post it. Gonna go to my Discord then. Discord ng union namin. Very good. Relics. Where is the relics location though? There you go. Ano to? Oh, yeah. Relic zone 1. And then we need to find the other ones now. Give me a sec while I look for the others. Do you think it's dark because I can actually see the shiny parts? Gem? Oh, thank you,
I
Lord.
will do your bidding. I will do your bidding. Very well. Moving out. I will do your bidding. Here I go.
You want me to go there?
Oh, it
Go
rotates!
there?
Wait, they just added the rotation part?
I will do your bidding.
What? Oh!
You want me to go there? All right, moving
How
in.
about if I go here? Will it rotate?
Very well.
Ah, it still doesn't rotate though.
All right, moving in.
Not that
Very
far.
Moving. I will do your bidding. Very well. Moving out.
Looking
Here I
for...
I will do your bidding. Here I go.
barbecue
All right,
grill.
moving in.
That's the mini game, which we have to complete the day. I think that we have to complete the ano pa. Daily. Haven't done the ano eh. Where's the other relics though?
Here I go.
You want me to go there?
All right, moving in. All right, moving in.
Very well. Moving out. You want me to go there? Very well. Moving out.
Oh, sugoi!
All right, moving in.
Here I go.
Very well. Moving out.
Here I go.
Very well. Moving out.
All right, moving in.
I will do your bidding. Very well. Moving out. I will do your bidding.
Here I go.
All right, moving in.
You want me to go there?
Hold on. Give me a second here.
Here I
Alright,
go.
I think I know now.
Here I go. Here I go.
There we
I
go.
will do your bidding.
Alright. Forgot to do this. Okay, and then I need to post it sa group. Then I'm cheating a little bit. That's a valid thing to do. There's this one over there.
Very well.
And the closest one
Moving out.
is...
You want me to go there? Very well. Moving out.
Easy to find, they say. It's all the way down here.
Very well. Moving out.
Here I go.
I will do your bidding. I will do your bidding.
All right, moving in.
Here I go.
Wait, hold on. Ah, okay. It's gonna be on the left side of the hotel.
Very well. Moving out. You want me to go there? You want me to go there?
It's gonna change the map location though. Will it? Oh, it did! It changes camera angles though. Holy hell. Then got that one going, got that one, and then one in the
I will
Hold
do
on.
your bidding.
Handcore.
Want me to go there?
One inside here.
Very well. Moving out.
One by the window. Ah, it's in the
Want me to go there?
pot, flower pot.
I will do your bidding.
I did it early, but then there's an plus here. Okay. And then posted it in the GC here. Posting it in the dun, dun, dun.
Here I go. I will do your bidding. Very well. Moving out. Here I go.
I have to advise my Nikkei though. Let's go. Forgot to do this. Let me just advise Anis. Anis. No, walang Anis. We have a total of a lot of Nikkeis. Sparkling summertime. Advice. Hey. Oh my god. Guys, let me just say something. Throwing starfishes at people's faces is not a good thing. They're living creatures that needs to be respected, I think. But they do eat your body when you're dead in the ocean. Seriously, that's kind of creepy though. Anyway, it's already like 10 o'clock for me. I need to start going with the story. Let's go. We've done the thing. So now I just need to like
I will
challenge.
do your bidding.
Let's do the challenge first. Now the thing here is that we have a niece though, so we could use her. Gravedigger. This is perfect for Helm though, the new Helm, not this one. But we're gonna use Anise here. Let's see if we can. Anise Burst 3. She's at the
Are you
lower.
putting us to work even during our vacation?
Burst 2. Then we're gonna use the bunnies for sure.
Are we finally taking to the high seas?
Burst 1. Oh yeah, I have the outfit. And I need to skin her up, sorry. Borrowing this one. Then
Let's stick together while we're at the resort.
dun, 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 dun. Technically litter.
But I can at least crack a few skulls.
And then for burst 3, the other one would be. Yeah, since this is gonna be for funsies anyway. Who's the burst 3? Wait.
Are you putting us to work even during our vacation?
Who's the other burst 3?
Finally, it's time we can show everyone what we're capable of.
Boom, boom. Holy shit, I forgot she's a shotgun user.
Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
They're here.
You want me to go there?
Mary is here.
Very well. Moving out.
Shop.
All right, moving in.
All right, we're gonna have to buy this too. Now, we are not gonna be prioritizing buying this, as my lesson here is always go for the core dust, followed by the small ones over here, because this gives you raw power immediately, followed by this, and then buy the advanced. If you are pulling, get the advanced. I highly suggest going for the core dust. If you need this, go for this. But yeah, get this, then these things, then anything else. Alright. Although my manual still needs some love. Da, 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 da. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm ready for the story, I'm ready for the story. Here we go. Here comes the freaking drama. Okay. I'm actually like... I am so... I'm gonna set this to auto now because it's voiced. Oh shit, wind at the base lapping on the... For now, I'm just resting a pool just made for me. My strength unit. See. She is the only one that can swim. Technically speaking. Well, I think Anchor and Mast can swim, because they're water-based units. However, I am growing tired. Nevertheless, I will continue to wait, since I know you all are eager to see. Oh, god damn. Do they have like do they have like... Do they have like a version of this for a wallpaper? That smile though. I also have Alright, so since we're gonna go for Summer Little Anise, she's here.
May not be the best, but I can at least crack a few skulls.
Yeah, Summer Anise time.
Are you putting us to work even during our vacation? Are we finally taking to the high seas?
Yes, we are. Rima's no longer here. She is tired. Who is the best one that we can put here that makes more sense? He would have been nice, although Rappy could be good.
Ready to go.
For the meantime, Pepper, I think, would have been nice to be here instead.
Let's
stick together while we're at the resort.
And then they got this.
Do you need help?
All right, I think this is good enough, right? Let's go. This is gonna be voice. I need to know. This is gonna be VA'd. This has to be VA'd. Anderson. Eiko. I heard that the outpost is more like a sauna at the moment. Any truth to that? Come over here, get the taste of the summer heat yourself. So the AC hasn't been fixed then, has it? I see. Just as well, I have something to tell you. So report to my office. You'll find it nice and cool here. See you in an hour's time, on the dot. I gleefully get up and head to Anderson's office, and I've been more excited to do so. Okay.
Come in.
Oh shit, it's Anderson's voice!
Sorry to make you trudge here through the heat. I have a meeting soon, so I'll make this brief. You're going back to Blue Water Island.
Is this a follow-up mission where we're talking about?
That's right. We just picked up a massive signal coming from there.
A
It was
massive
faint,
signal.
but we detected movement. Since it's located inside the ocean, the signal could have been affected by the current, and there is also a possibility that it could have been a seismic shift. Other aquamarine life may have interfered with the signal. At this point, it's difficult for us to discern exactly what we're dealing with, so you'll have to go and see for yourself to confirm. I'm sure it will end up being nothing. After a cursory check, you can enjoy a nice, relaxing vacation by the seaside. It is. There's only one way in and out of the island, and it's surrounded on all other sides by water. You'd be hard-pressed to find a safer place on the surface. It's not as if a marine rapture will burst out of the sea and attack all of a sudden. Besides, you made it abundantly clear before how much you wanted to go back to Blue Water Island.
I already know that the Nikkei will be happiest about this. I got my cell phone. What? To where? To be exactly, we're examining a signal coming from inside the sea. Signal? Wait a second. We are... Oh.
Don't get hurt before you go for a swim.
Boom.
Let's keep going.
Boom. Boom. Damn. You know what? The jacket is not even affecting it. She's still really hot though.
Shiver me timbers! We won! This sounds like a government-sponsored vacation to me.
It's your time to shine.
You've done well, Commander. Get yourself up to the sea and enjoy yourself.
Take the counters with you as well. That's an order.
Yahoo!
Yippee!
Neon is gonna get vacation too. She's not having a vacation
I'll
time.
start packing. When do you expect us to depart?
We need to arrive in time for the surface to open up. If my dates are correct, we should be okay if we leave midday tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't want to forget my swimsuit.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna pack a whole bunch of sodas.
Can't go without a swimsuit. I'll be sure to bring my inner tube as well.
Any chance you could lend me that?
Nope.
No way! This is only to be used for those who walk the path of firepower.
Jeez, you don't have to be so stingy. Anyway, I'm finally getting a chance to head to the beach. I'm so excited!
Hey. Prep done. See? Go.
You already contacted everyone? That was fast.
Yep. This time there's gonna be
Who
some
else is
trouble.
I heard everything. Considering all the devices I made last time, I should be able to pack a little lighter this time around, right?
Everybody
That should
already.
be fine. But just in case, I brought some additional medication.
I've got butterflies in my stomach. I might as well tag along this time too.
Don't you think it's getting a little crowded? There are just as many of us as there were last time.
Nah.
Oh, no sugar.
That's right. How come she's not here?
Job.
Gotcha. Well then, is that everyone? Huh? Who is left? May I come in? I came as fast as I could. Thanks for contacting me. A mission to track down a signal originating from the ocean. I've waited so long for this day. We're finally gonna go up and sail the high seas. I can't believe it.
Look at those eyes. She's so happy.
What? Is there a problem? Huh? What does that mean?
We are going to investigate a signal. Oh, I must make zoom in a little bit. There you go. Signal. But if something is wrong, we're going to
Oh. That's okay. The important thing is that we were able to prove our usefulness. So the Aegis squad will be coming as well.
Seeing that determination on Helm's face, all I can do is nod and grant her the request. Aegis squad, let's go! You know what? We're gonna get Anchor anyway, so kompleto na Aegis squad ko.
Don't get hurt before you go for a swim.
Let's go! Pam, pam, pam. Boom!
Don't pester me.
I have bullets?
Refilling underground water.
Alright, there's a problem with her reload.
Shiver me timbers! We won!
There you all are.
Hey, Helm. What's up?
I have good news.
It must be super duper good news. You're grinning from ear to ear. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we were going up to the sea.
That's it.
Huh? What?
We've received an official order to go up to the ocean. The day has finally come to show the world what Aegis can do.
Anchor, I hate to say this, but I think Helm has finally lost her marbles. I was thinking the same thing. Do you think it was because she was never able to go up to the sea? What a shame. Ugh.
Slams the end of their saber at the floor.
That's enough out of you two. Where is Deputy Chief Burning Gum right now?
She's definitely as uptight as she's always been. Anyway, I would assume he'd be in his office like always.
Then let's go. Follow me.
Huh? Can you at least give us some more information? Away we go.
Burning gum. Nananahimik lang siya.
Who is it?
Dorothy.
Deputy Chief Burning Gum? It's Helm.
Oh, Helm. Oh, come in.
How is this nervous wreck a deputy commander?
Apologize for showing up unannounced.
It's okay. If it's you, there must be a viable reason. So, what is it?
We're going on a mission to investigate the ocean up on the surface.
Wait, she was actually telling the truth back there? I guess so.
I'm officially requesting permission to use the Admire.
Investigating the ocean on the surface? This is the first I've heard of this.
I was just briefed on the mission myself. A strange signal was caught on the sea, so we're being sent to search the surrounding area. The mission itself is simple. But as a precaution, my hope was that the Admire could be sent up to the surface as well.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
No, you need the Admire.
How?
We have a boat party scheduled a week from now.
We need the
preparations are
Admire.
already
Birmingham, make it work.
complete. Mast and anchor are working on the final touches.
So that's why the two of them were on the Admire.
Yeah.
Besides, deploying the Admire for such a banal task would be more trouble than it's worth.
Damn
This
it.
is the first time we've received a sea-based mission. We don't know what unexpected events might take place.
Kraken.
The Admire should make an appearance and prove its worth.
And what if it doesn't? What would you do then? The entire reason we're holding this party is because we can barely afford the maintenance fees. What if we go out of our way to send the Admire out on the water and nothing happens? Would you be willing to take responsibility for that? From what I'm hearing, you're talking about the signal that we captured last time. It sounds to me like this is nothing more than an excuse to horse around on the high seas. The upcoming party is far more important than that.
You know as well as I do that marine-based raptures exist, lying dormant on the ocean floor. We're dealing with a lot of uncertainties here. We don't know when or for what reason they may awaken.
There haven't been any sightings in decades.
That's...
It's not that I don't understand how you feel, but you must consider this from my perspective.
Okay. I asked for too much. I apologize. I'll excuse myself.
Helm. Helm.
Let's go.
Don't get hurt before you go for a swim.
Alright, let's keep going.
Gosh.
Just a sip of rum.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Dang, I'm good. There's still 1 week left to the boat party, and we already finished all the preparation. I didn't think it was possible, but we're getting better at this. This whole ship is spick and span from stem to stern. All with 7 whole days left until the party. Incredible, right?
Right. I'm impressed with you two. Good job, both of you.
Aye aye, Captain! So don't you worry, Helm. Go ahead.
What? What do you mean?
The party is 1 week away. I don't know the exact mission schedule, but you should be setting out within the next few days. So I'm telling you not to worry, and to go take up this mission.
The Aegis Squad has never been deployed to the sea before. Who knows when we'll get another opportunity like this? I want you guys to experience the sea as much as you can. So Mast and Anchor, I want you two to go on the mission.
Are you sure you can take care of everything here? You've got to verify each of the guests' entry tickets. Replenish the food and drinks the second they run out.
Oh!
Not to mention all the cleaning up after the party. All the rooms
Wait,
the guests stayed in need to be
no!
sorted out before the next guest arrives as well.
Helm!
And the list goes on.
No!
Will you be okay?
I'll just have to do my best.
Figures. You're typically cool as a cucumber under pressure, but when it comes to this kind of thing, you fold faster than a house of cards. Then again, I suppose that's all part of your charm. Anyway, you said this was an official mission?
Right.
If there's a first, then there's bound to be a second. You never know. This may be a golden opportunity. Sea-based missions may increase. So, Helm, you go. It'll be a nice pin on our collective lapel. We'll boast about that time Helm sailed the high seas. You can tell them that it won't be long until the Admire will be called into action. If we say stuff like that, I'm sure donations will come flooding in. Yeah, like a big old tidal wave. Whoosh! Leave the party to us. You just focus on coming back safely. I'm certain that next time, the entire Aegis Squad will be there. All of us.
Very well. I'll do my best to make you both proud. I'll prove that I'm capable on the field, to ensure that we're given other missions.
You forgot the most important part of the whole thing, though.
Be safe.
You gotta have to wear a swimsuit.
Counters, all set.
All set. All set.
Seraphim is all set as well. Don't forget about me.
All set. I will be the sole representative for the Aegis Squad.
Really? That's a shame. I was hoping that the whole Aegis Squad could go up to the sea together. Same here. This mission was tailor-made for them.
The boat party threw a wrench in our plans. There was nothing we could do.
Dang, that's too bad. certainly chomping at the bit, Anise.
How could I not? Last time, I got stranded ashore. I've had to put up with you guys talking endlessly about how much fun you've had on the island. I've been green with envy.
I'll show you all the best spots from last time. Sounds good.
Go sleep. Frima, I made you a special hammock for the occasion.
Oh dear, what have you got in store for us this time, Jan?
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's a secret. I'll let you know once we're on the island. Ooh, I can't wait.
Oh, everybody seems so carefree. I suppose you're right.
Let's go. We won't let this heat get the best of us.
Pong, pong, pong.
Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
Oof.
There's a huge boulder over there. Massive waves are constantly crashing against it. So, if you stand on top of it, it feels like you're a water power god.
Why don't you just shorten it to Water God? Make way for Anise, Water God number 2.
I guess you could do that.
Rima has somehow managed to fall asleep while walking.
Wow, this is kind of freaky.
Maybe she's only pretending to be asleep.
Perhaps we should do a sleep test then.
Huh? I do? Is it that obvious? I feel like I'm bringing the mood down. Sorry. Yes. I wanted all 3 of us to be here. All aboard the Admire as well, of course. Don't let it get you down. Instead, have as much fun as possible on their behalf. In case you've forgotten, this is a mission, not purely recreation. Sure, but Anderson said that if everything's on the up and up, after our initial recon, we can kick back and relax. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yep. Right.
See? Anyway, it's nice to have you along for the ride, Helm. You know everything there is to know about the sea, so we can ask you all kinds of stuff. How could I not be stoked?
Hey, that's a good point. Do you know a lot about water power? I've had an interest in water power ever since coming back from our last trip. If I could use both firepower and water power, wouldn't that be something?
I don't think I'll be of much assistance in that regard. Sorry.
Oh, okay. If not you, then who could possibly be the master of water power?
500 meters until the destination. I'll install a decoy near the island. Neon, can you help?
You got it.
It doesn't matter how often I gaze upon the sea. Its beauty just never ceases to amaze me.
Woohoo! We're finally here!
Is that island over there our destination?
Correct. Our previous observations showed that the path tends to open up in week-long chunks.
Just a week? Are you saying that this pathway leading to the island closes off later?
Yep, that's why the commander and the rest of them got stuck on the island before. Just my luck. Anyway, it hasn't been long since the road has been open, so we should be okay for 6 to 7 days. The only reason we got marooned on the island before was because we didn't know any of this then.
I see. Mast would have loved seeing this.
Decoys have been deployed.
For the time being, this island is as safe as can be.
So there's no danger whatsoever.
Nope.
Not at
We
all.
installed a decoy on the only pathway leading in, and the other sides are all surrounded by water, so we're good to go.
Nicely done.
Roger.
It's been a while, but the villa leader built is virtually unchanged. As if it would be any other way. I built this thing to last.
Our clinic is still the same as well. Still as charming as ever. Me sleep.
What the? When did you change into your swimsuit? I see you've entered vacation mode already.
Anise, help Neon unpack the supplies. The commander and I are going to check out the signal.
On it.
Should we clean up the clinic a bit, Pepper? We should change as well.
Big goddess time.
Helm, you know more about the sea than any of us. Could you come along and help us out?
Of course.
Thanks. Let's head out, Commander. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything out of the ordinary either. This is pointing out the obvious, but I don't sense any raptures.
No. I don't feel anything. I should change into my swimsuit. We might discover something in the water.
Let's head back to the villa for now.
You're back quick. Did you find something?
Not a thing. We're going underwater to check, just in case. Where are my belongings?
Over there. You're going to wear your swimsuit?
Yes. Someone once donated a swimsuit at one of our fundraisers. I brought it just in case I would have to swim.
I better change too then.
Why are you changing?
Why wouldn't I? To get into the summertime spirit, of course. What else would you wear when you're on the beach? I wanted to wear this thing in June, but never got the chance.
Oh,
Ta-da! I've officially switched to my water attribute. Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
Are you finished? Scooch over so I can change. Oh, man. Helm, let's go in together.
what? It's okay, I'll change by myself.
Some of these swimsuits can be a challenge to squeeze into. Quit protesting and get in here.
Wait,
Yeah.
Go ahead and take this off. Jeez, you're wearing more layers than an old granny.
I can do it myself. Just wait.
You've got to make sure that it's tied nice and tight. Otherwise, it'll unravel. Like this.
Are you sure it's not too tight?
That's only because you're packing a little extra up top. You should be proud of that. I gotta say, this swimsuit is pretty high quality, considering it's a donation.
Do you remember who gave you this? I bet they were weird looking. Must you always say such crass things? Wait, why are you putting that on over it? This isn't up for debate. I'm keeping it. Then what's the point of even wearing a bikini? It's my choice.
Just listening is enough to get you hot and bothered. That's what you're thinking, isn't it, Master? Your expression tells me as much.
What?
Ta-da! Incredible, right? You came well prepared. Helm's feeling a bit bashful, so she's wearing a slip over her bikini. Don't be too upset, Commander. I've got a great idea. What do you mean? Never you mind.
If everyone's finished changing, let's head back to that spot.
Okay. Hey, Rappy! Don't think you can slink off like that without changing. Get in there!
Yeah. Go back in the room and change. That's an order.
I'll show you what a true pirate can do.
Boom. Ooh. Where are they getting these sounds? It's like the rounds are like really high impact.
Summertime victory!
I'll be scouting the area to see if there's anything useful. Contact me if you need something.
I've got things to take care of, so I'll be off as well. Pepper and I will be at the clinic, so be sure to come over if you get hurt.
I'm planning on going for a swim and finding out where that signal is coming from. We'll back you up. I can't swim, but if you end up finding something, you don't want to be on your own.
Right. I don't know if it'll be much help, but we'll do what we can.
That would be very helpful. Thank you. We gotta wrap this up quick so we can kick back and relax.
Right. Relaxing is what I do best.
Right. I'll be back. I won't. My entire body is immersed in freezing water. I have to find something down here, even if it's the most minute of clues. Only then can there be another mission. That way, Mast, Anchor, and the Admire can all come. Oh!
What the hell?
That sound!
What the fuck was that sound? What the hell was that sound? What the hell? What the hell?
Helm has been down there for a long time.
Fuck.
I'm not sure myself. I've never been submerged underwater.
Nah, she should be okay. Helm is from the Aegis Squad.
Just then.
Helm!
I told you she'd be fine. I'm okay. I'm just tired from all the swimming, that's all.
So you didn't turn anything up?
No, something's wrong.
No, thankfully. However, did any of you just feel some kind of vibration?
Hmm? I didn't feel anything.
No, you won't be able to feel that on the ground.
Same here.
It's only underwater.
Nope, nothing. Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'll call it in as a false signal, and we can consider this case closed.
No, don't.
I figured as much. None of this made sense from the start. A signal emitting from the sea? That's never happened before. At any rate, on to the next mission then, is it? There was a next mission? You bet your bottom dollar there is. And it's way more important than the most nail-biting seafaring adventure. What is it? It's... to have some fun in the sun! Since we've got official approval from the top brass, we've got to enjoy ourselves to the max.
There's a decoy set up on the only route in or out, so there's no worry of us being attacked by raptures. Let's cut loose and have some fun!
Come on, why so serious? Let your hair down and have some fun. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, Niece, you? I told you I had plans, didn't I? Why cover yourself up after putting on such a stunning swimsuit? Oh, subordinate. I suggest we return to the Ark. What?
Come again? But I even made a guidebook for this island!
We haven't even had any fun! Even if the top brass have given us the go-ahead, this is still the surface. A suspicious signal was detected, and we've been unable to trace it. I think it would be better to go back, rather than play around while constantly looking behind our backs. Commander!
Master! Are we really going to go back so soon? Just let us take a quick dip in the ocean before we go.
Right! And you really wanted to see the sea, too. We all know how uptight the higher-ups are about the surface, but even they said we could chill out here for a while. Do you want to go swimming? Oh wait, I can't swim.
Can you show me some deep sea fish?
No, you two amuse yourselves first. I'm a little tired, so I'll sit down here.
Oh, Helm doesn't know how to have fun.
Helm doesn't exactly seem chipper.
Definitely not. Think there's a solution?
Come one, come all. You don't want to miss out on this deal. Taste some special treats you can only find up on the surface. You may think it's pricey, but you can't put a price on something you can't taste anywhere else.
I was wondering what Jan had brought with her. Turns out it's all merchandise to sell.
Oh! That's it! Let's go, Neon.
Huh?
We've got some cooking to do.
Barbecue time.
What are you doing? Do you have any idea how expensive these are?
We all came here to have a fun time together and you're hoarding all this delicious food just so you can make a few bucks? How miserly can you get? Just you wait. We're gonna whip up one heck of a feast with this stuff.
A whole feast?
You betcha. There's something I've had my eye on the moment we set foot on this island.
Wait, my grill!
I hereby declare this feast free! Anissa Neon's Firepower Barbecue House is open for business!
Huh?
I'll attract the customers, so you do the cooking, Neon.
Me? Why?
Neon, in case you forgot, you're the master of firepower. If you want barbecue, then you need some flame to cook with, no? You're the perfect person for this job.
It all makes sense now. Since this is a fire near the seaside, this is the perfect test for me to control both my firepower and water power. Bring in as many people as you can. I'm gonna serve up the most finger-licking barbecue they've ever tasted.
You got it. Come and get it.
My grill. Oh, my precious food.
Stop whining and hurry up and eat it!
Oh, believe me, I wouldn't let any of this go to waste. What? What have you done with this?
Is it that bad?
It's delicious! Out of this world! Neon, what do you say we open up a restaurant when we're back in the Ark?
Be quiet, would you? I've got to control the current temperature, humidity, and heat all at once.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Some real food instead of Splendamin? I'll take one with more vegetables.
Give me all the meat you can.
Okay, just a moment, please. Our chef is working overtime back there.
Smell amazing. Awake.
Make one for Volt 2.
It's quite something. Not even this mouth-watering smell can make her come here. Oh well, what can you do? Neon.
Yes?
Give me 3 pieces of the finest grilled meat you can whip up.
You're not going to eat it all, are you?
No!
Piece of crispy golden brown meat.
You take one as well, Commander. Everything tastes better when you eat together with other people. Let's go! We're gonna get Helm to taste this scrumdiddly-umptious barbecue!
That vibration. Am I really the only one who can sense it? I just can't shake it from my mind. Something strange is
What are you mumbling?
Ah! What are you two doing here? What is this?
You really couldn't smell this? You must have really been concentrating on whatever it was.
I've been hearing a weird vibrating sound for a while, so I haven't been able to pay attention to anything else.
Really? Is everything
We can detect
okay?
raptors in the ocean.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay if I rest a bit.
You think so? Well, in that case, chomp on this while you rest. Ahem, that Neon and I made?
Thanks. Where did you get this anyway?
You ask too many questions. Just take a bite. The flavor is second to none.
How?
Well, isn't it great?
Yeah. It's nice. I've never had something that tasted like this before.
Helm, are you thinking about Mast and Anchor right now? If only they were here, they would enjoy this more than anyone. Stuff like that?
Oh.
I knew it. I told you to loosen up.
But I can't help it. This was our first mission associated with the sea. So it all weighs on me a bit differently. Us coming here has turned up nothing of substance. Yet everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. I keep thinking how much Mast and Anchor would be enjoying themselves as well, if they were here.
It is a bit peculiar, I suppose. The signal apparently picked up something massive. If it were so colossal, though, surely you would have been able to see it when you went diving.
You're right. I didn't discover anything.
But how could that be?
What if the signal moved?
That would be a cause for concern. Is there a way to find out?
We need a locating device out in the water. One that can track signal locations in real time.
But there's no way we'll be able to find something like that here.
Litter.
Oh, right! I totally forgot Litter is here. Let's go and ask her.
A tracking device that you put in the water, which tracks objects in real time.
That's a radar.
But there's one specific material that's absolutely mandatory. And I don't think you'll be able to find it here.
What is it?
A GPS receiver.
Oh,
Give me another.
Here you go.
One more for me as well.
Coming right up.
I never thought she'd become a barbecue baron in such a short period. Oh, no. We've got plenty of GPS receivers all around us. Everyone brought their cell phones with them, didn't they?
Ah! Good thinking. Most cell phones come with the built-in GPS receiver.
Of course I brought it. But what's all this about a GPS receiver?
We're planning on making a tracking device that can track objects in real time. And we need a GPS receiver in order to build it. So, we're going to have to take apart one of our phones.
I thought the mission was over.
There's been some suspicious activity, so we've decided to open it back up again. Your cooperation in this matter would be greatly appreciated.
Very well. You can use my cell phone then.
No, there's no need. We need to use the cell phone that has the best GPS inside.
Huh? How come?
If we're placing this device on the mainland, it wouldn't be a problem, but this is an island. Just to play it safe, it'd be wise to construct it using only the best materials. But I just got this phone. Okay, everyone, hand over your phones.
Whose phone?
You're actually serious, aren't you? Has
Yep.
someone else gotten a new phone recently?
Petra.
I don't care much when it comes to my cell phone. I'm more concerned with having the most up-to-date medical equipment.
Mine is quite new, but it's a few generations behind yours, Anise.
Phones are way too expensive these days for me to upgrade.
I know. It feels like there's a new one every time you turn around.
That's
And
true.
they're also expensive.
That's so relatable
You
though.
must have deep pockets to afford a new phone.
It's decided then.
Anise.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Is it really going to be me?
Yep.
I barely had this phone for a year.
Yep.
I was gonna use it to take photos here and play games before going to sleep.
Yep. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my god. The middle of the night. Alright, we're back, we're back. We are back. I should have started this entire stream earlier.
Alright, you promised. Don't you forget that. My data won't be erased or anything, will it?
No, it'll be fine. I'll be dismantling it, but I'll keep all the parts intact.
I know this is all rather sudden, but thank you for understanding. What else can I do? It's required for the mission. But I'll only do it on one condition. And that is?
Have fun.
You gotta hang around and have fun with us until the device is complete. We won't have anything to do until then anyway. I know you feel bad coming here by yourself. But we're all concerned for you if you continue to stay in this funk. So, are you going to hang out with us or not?
Okay. Yes! I'll get to work on the device straight away. If everything goes smoothly, it'll be ready tonight. If not, it'll be done by midday tomorrow.
Thanks later. Alright.
Might there be some gold coins awaiting us? You can do it faster.
Oh, what the heck is that?
Don't pester me.
Summertime victory!
Might there be some gold coins awaiting us?
You're nothing.
Alright, let's keep going.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Boom.
If you're hurt anywhere, come find me.
I want to keep going.
Me too. That was a great match, Helm.
There's more where that came from. This is nothing compared to my daily training. We'll beat you tomorrow and you can count on it.
But weren't we planning on going back tomorrow?
I figured we stay a little longer to conduct more recon once the observation device is finished. If we don't turn anything up, then we can play for a few more days afterwards.
Sounds great.
Oh, Helm. Have you still been hearing that vibrating sound? If you have, I'd have Mary take a look at you. No. I don't hear it now. You're not lying, are you? It's true. I haven't heard it for a while now. Hanging out with everyone did me a world of good. Well, that's a relief, but... Don't worry. Actually, I should get in touch with Mast. Okay. Okay, who gets first dibs on the shower?
Pepper and I can go last.
I'm going to sit back and watch the waves for a little longer.
Alright then, I'll go for... me.
Oh.
You've always had a unique talent for being irritating, Prima.
We're covered head to toe in sand. Can you let us go first?
No. First come, first serve.
Fine. Then I'm second.
Oh, that's a low blow, Neon. How about we all wash together?
No.
Fine, let's make this fair and square then. Rock, paper, scissors.
No!
First come, first serve.
Ugh. Ah, screw it. You all go wash up first. I'll hang out on the beach and have another soda.
Good. It'll be a bit boring all by myself. Does anyone want to join me? Awesome! Thanks, Commander. Let me know when you're all done so I can hop in. Will do. Wow! Would you look at that sky? The sun is setting. Good timing, huh? So refreshing. A nice can of soda, beautiful sea views. What more can you ask for? Heck no. There's so much I still want to do. I'm going to keep enjoying myself until I get tired of it. To be honest, I'm a bit perturbed. It'd be nice if Helm would stop worrying and learn to enjoy herself a little more. She ended up having some fun with us in the end, but it still feels like there's this monkey on her back she can't shake. Helm's entire life mission is to sail the seas on the Admire, isn't it? Amazing. You know me, Commander. I'm a simple gal. I don't have such lofty aspirations. Maybe that's why. I'm perfectly content just chillaxing on the beach like this. Helm is the one who values the sea most out of all of us. If anything, she should be enjoying herself the most. Commander, do you know why Helm is pushing herself so hard? You're not wrong. But there's another answer you're not thinking of. The Aegis Squad is the most important thing to Helm. More so than the sea. I keep wanting to tell her things will work out, and that she just needs to be patient. But I don't know if I'll ever get the right opportunity to express that. You don't have to answer, Commander. Still, it's nice to know that at least one other person understands. You can say that again. It's wonderful being here with you like this. It's because I'm so happy that I feel free to speak my mind about Helm and her predicament. At any rate, best not to worry about it too much. Gotta focus on having as much fun as possible for the next few days. How about you, Commander? What? Why are you staring at me like that for? I blame the sea. It's getting me all emotional. I just polished off this soda, so how about we go look for Helm? I feel bad that we planned out the shower schedule without her. The only question is, where is she? She must be over there. Helm! I'll show you what a true pirate can do.
This is a bit tougher than I expected.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Vitamin, recharge! I can do it!
Just a sip of rum.
You'll fall eventually.
Just a little closer.
Oh my god.
I'll send you down to Davy Jones' locker. Give us all
Anytime na okay. Hit boss, boys.
Summertime victory!
Nast, how are things on your end?
Helm, you're not gonna believe this.
Did something happen?
It's just that everything is going smoother than even I anticipated.
Huh?
You should have seen your face. You don't have to worry about us. The party's going swimmingly. We're really raking in the collections as well.
Yeah? That's a relief.
How are things over there?
We haven't discovered anything.
Oh, that's a relief. So, are you having fun with everyone else? Or are you just being your usual self and sitting around pouting?
No. I'm having fun.
Your expression says otherwise. Wait, I've got it. You can't possibly have fun when the two of us have been left behind. Am I on the right track? Ooh, or you don't want to come back without discovering anything. Is that it?
Nast,
I'm not so convinced you didn't go up there with some ulterior motive. You're already up there, so you might as well have some fun.
how can you say that? All I've ever dreamt of is for the three of us to go out to sea. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. If I come back empty-handed, then the Admire, the entire Aegis squad...
Helm! I know. Still, you shouldn't...
Helm! There you are!
Ah!
Did I come at a bad time? You two weren't having some secret communique, were you?
No, don't worry about it.
If you say so. Anywho, we
Yeah.
left you out of the shower schedule. You're gonna have to go last. Is that okay? I can change the order if you want.
It doesn't matter. Showering is the last thing I'm thinking about right now. I'll stand guard while everyone washes up. Litter is probably hard at work on her own as well. You both said you didn't hear the vibrations, right? Then you have no idea what I'm going through. What's running through my mind, and how nervous I am. So please, you don't have to pretend. Don't worry about me. Go ahead and do your thing.
Helm, what is it that's making you so nervous?
Sea-based raptures exist, and we don't know if, or for what reason, they may attack. Subordinate is with us as well. How could anyone not be concerned in such a distressing situation?
The last sighting of an aquatic rapture was nearly 100 years ago. Helm, I hope you don't take offense to this, but are you hoping that we run into an aquatic rapture?
That's a problem, though.
What do you mean? I came here to complete a mission, nothing more. Just because we didn't discover anything.
So, what did you want to discover? Traces of an aquatic rapture? The remains of one?
No. It's not like that.
Are you sensing the vibration again?
Guys! It's huge!
What are you talking about? What's got you so scared?
The GPS picks.
Look at this!
What is it? The Kraken?
It's the observation device. You completed it already?
There's a reason I'm with Mighty Tools. But that's not why I came. Look at this signal here.
Am I seeing things,
Or is that thing moving? That's right. Whenever this dot moves, the waters around here are incredibly turbulent. I felt like I had to tell you as soon as possible.
It's right behind us. I'll go check.
You idiot! Commander, let's follow her. Oh, for crying out loud, I ran all this way and now I gotta do it again.
First one, let's go.
Have some consideration for your elders. Take me with you.
You're too heavy, Litter.
I've got a special inoculation prepared for this.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Let's keep going.
We can do it fast. Refilling the water. Just a sip of rum. Gardener's out since you done, Davy Joe Blocker. Can we finally hit the beach and relax?
It's a D though, right? I did say no. I did press the T button and then bang, it didn't work.
Helm, you're not thinking of jumping into the sea, are you? You look like you're up to something. The signal is fairly far off. I think it would be a good idea to go in and examine it further.
What? No, why do you keep...
Holy shit! It's the Kraken.
What is that sound?
That's it. That's the sound I've been hearing all day long.
It's a freaking Kraken.
You've been hearing this infernal racket all day long? Wait, what is that? Are those tentacles?
Everyone, hide! Is everyone okay?
Yep, we need the admire. we
Me
need
too.
we need the admire.
Hey, here.
Is there gonna be a submarine group?
Kraken.
Kraken is a freaking Lord class.
Move! Greenhorn, get back!
Oh my god. Is it an island?
Towering black object begins to rise up from the resembling an island in sheer immensity. However, its true identity is revealed once the water settles. Words can't properly describe the hideous creation in front of me.
A rapture.
The massive raptures stare at silently and then resubmerges.
Where'd it go? At any rate, we've bought ourselves some time.
Commander! Where are you?
Master!
We have a big problem.
Commander!
Thank goodness we found you in time.
Praise be to the heavens! Did you all feel those vibrations?
You bet we did.
And that sound, it was like nails on a chalkboard. What on earth was it?
Was it in an earthquake?
Nope.
No. That was no earthquake. That was a rapture.
What?
Let's head inside the villa for now. We're right at the water's edge, and it's getting dark. It's dangerous here.
Right. Let's head back.
Wait. Helm, are you hurt? No, I'm okay.
Nope.
You're so not okay. You're limping.
Yup.
Why are you always so reckless? Mary,
Yes?
I think Helm hurt her leg. Take a look at it once we're inside.
I will.
You don't need to.
No.
Just shut up and hurry.
That's the reason why Mary is there, is so that way, if any one of you guys get hurt, she's there.
Wait, no, I mean, go slowly.
Oh my god, Anise is so caring though. She is the only last person that you don't want to get hurt, and she got bisected though by.
Thankfully, she wasn't seriously injured. I didn't see any damaged parts. Still, I think it'd be best for her not to move around so much.
I'm sorry. I'm the only one here who can swim. I should have been more careful. If you knew that, why the hell didn't you just stay put? Why'd you take off running like that?
Anise, you shouldn't talk to a patient like that.
She's not taking care of herself. Fine, let's just leave it. More importantly, what was that thing back there? I can't say for certain, but if it's what I think it is, it's a marine rapture, known as the Kraken. Kraken?
A sea-based rapture?
It's the first time I've heard of it.
That doesn't surprise me. The last time anyone saw it was over 100 years ago.
That's on the
It's
books.
the Tyrant class rapture.
The Tyrant
It
class.
claimed the lives of countless seafarers in the past. So much so that it was called the Black Hole of the Sea. My god!
If this thing's been dormant for so long, what made it reappear?
From my understanding, the reason most sea-based raptures disappeared had to do with their power sources. Operating underwater is a power-intensive process, and Kraken's power source is the most intense of them all. It's a lumbering giant that constantly needs power, in an environment where there's little to be found. As a result, it's been lying dormant on the ocean floor for all these years.
So when Lita restored the power to the island the last year,
That would be my best guess, yes.
I only rerouted some electricity to a small hydroelectric plant nearby. It shouldn't have been nearly enough to bring that mammoth monstrosity back to life.
we need to get rid of that Kraken. So it's not really at full
We can
power
figure out
right
the
now.
Details later.
Alright, please. At
Commander.
least.
If this thing truly is a Tyrant class, there's nothing we can do right now. The only reason we're still here is that for whatever reason it didn't attack us and instead went back into the water. I suggest we leave this island right now.
No, we can't leave the island though.
Wait. The signal stopped moving.
It's waiting for us to move. We need power. We need
We
more.
won't let this heat get the best of us.
Go. Hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Transparency. There you go. Now you can better.
Better than I expected.
Nice. Sheesh.
If you're hurt anywhere, come find me.
Oh my god, we can't move away from the sea now. We're stuck. We're stuck. We can't cross the road. If we do that, it's waiting for us to move.
The signal appears to have stopped here.
That's...
Beside the road heading back to the mainland.
It's waiting.
That's where the Kraken is?
Yeah, that's
There's
bad.
still a fair bit of distance between the sea road and the signal. We'll move quietly. If the signal starts to move again, we'll pull back right away.
Roger. Helm, are you okay?
Yes. I won't drag you all down. Don't worry.
All of a sudden, I start turning softly.
No reaction yet. Maybe it's sleeping.
No, it's waiting.
I'm glad.
Everyone, keep your head on a swivel.
Once we reach the halfway point on the pathway... tang ina!
Aw, crap. Did we wake it?
Shh. Everyone stay still.
This is intense, bro. Raven of flipping fire, bro.
Signal is static once again. The body is somewhere far off. Only the appendages are focused on this area.
Those
What?
tentacles must be miles long.
Oh. Could it be? Everyone, stay here for a bit. I'm going in alone. Be that as it may, someone has to do something. I'm already injured, so it makes the most sense for me to go.
What kind of logic is that? That's screwed up.
If someone has to act as bait, it'd be better for someone wounded to go, rather than someone who's healthy. I also know more about the Kraken than any of you do. Let me do this.
Do what you must.
It pains me as a doctor to let you do this. The second you feel something isn't right, you fall back, okay?
I understand. I appreciate your concern.
Oh my god!
I think this is meant to be a warning. And if I go further... This is bad. We're trapped here.
Figures.
As soon as we pass the halfway mark, the tentacles show up. One step further, and they start to attack. Given their size, it would be next to impossible to evade these things and get to the other side.
Oh boy. We're in big trouble.
The only thing I don't understand is... why is it keeping us here?
About 1 week. It's already been 1 day, so that gives us 5 or 6 days before we're well and truly trapped.
Food supplies are also a concern. We didn't take many rations with us since we thought we'd be in and out of here.
Wait! We have Lita! What's preventing us from doing what we did before? We can just build a boat like before and cross. Why do we have to use this pathway?
No, because there's some moths.
You're right!
Nope. Bad
It
idea.
does make it seem as if I can pull these creations out of thin air.
No, that won't work this time. The situation isn't the same. I'm not sure how sturdy that boat was. But if the Kraken happens to attack us while we were crossing, we would all drown.
She's right. It's far too dangerous.
We need that.
Kraken parked itself there, it doesn't seem like it's gonna move. If we just sit here and twiddle our thumbs, we really will be trapped.
Sleep... forever?
What the hell?
Don't jinx us!
The first thing we need to do is get in touch with the Ark. Perhaps they can help us formulate a plan to escape this island.
Well, the mission was that Now we have to turn this island into a freaking base. Because sometimes the raptors are actually like getting all the power from the islands. So technically speaking, any place that has power, the raptors will get those. Reload. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a really long reload though. He needs resilience for sure. Yeah. She needs resilience.
If you're hurt anywhere, come find me.
That's god awful reload speed. She have 5 shots and its a reload is bad. Alright, let's go.
It's probably because of the Kraken. The Alva particle concentration level is as bad as it was before, so it must have jamming capabilities.
Do you know what time it is?
Connection will last, so we got.
Did you just say Kraken?
Don't do anything. Okay. Anderson knows what to do. She's gonna punch Birmingham's face. Jammed.
This is crazy. Do you think he hurt you?
Yep.
I choose to believe he did. I need to believe he did.
He cracked.
We need to prepare for the worst case scenario. There are 2 possibilities. The first is that the Kraken calls an end to the stalemate and takes the offensive. The second is that no support comes, and we're trapped here until the pathway is underwater again. Whatever happens, we need to be ready for a fight, should it occur.
You're right. We'll take turns being on guard duty until the sun comes up. Visibility is virtually non-existent now since it's dark.
I'll stand guard first. If anyone is tired or needs to recharge, go and rest.
I'd say you qualify most of all to take a breather.
Yeah, you need to take a
Don't
breather.
forget about that twisted ankle of yours.
Yep.
I'm fine.
No,
I
you're not.
received proper treatment. Don't worry.
You say that, but then you always go and do things that make us worried. You're always volunteering yourself for everything and getting hurt. But you never learn your lesson.
You make it sound like I'm being impulsive.
You
I'm
are.
really trying to.
Why? Why do you always have to be the first one into the fray anyway?
I told you, I'm the most familiar with the Kraken.
Okay, and what else?
I know its weak point is on the inside of the leg.
And?
That's all I know.
Alright then, now all of us know the same amount of information.
Ugh.
Quit beating around the bush. And tell us the truth.
If the Admire arrives, I want to be the first to spot it.
You really believe that they'll send the Admire?
Yes, and the Admire.
I know you think it's absurd, but
I don't think that. We've got Krakens popping out of the sea, so having the Admire show up isn't exactly outside the realm of possibility. Helm, it's fine to be a leader and wait for the Admire. All I'm saying is that you shouldn't stretch yourself too thin. You're not the only one here. That's right. Don't be so stubborn.
I know it might not seem like we can be of much help, but we're on your side.
No one here is going to be thankful to you if you end up driving yourself into the ground.
I'll go rest first. I'll leave the guard duty to you.
That's the spirit.
take the first watch.
I better go look after Helm.
I'll stand guard too. Same here.
Frima, you come too.
You've been sleeping the whole day.
You already slept all day today.
Sad.
Commander, you go in and get some sleep too. We don't know what might happen. You need to conserve your strength.
Mace. Bang, 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 bang. And it's dead. Good job, guys.
Shiver me timbers! We won!
Nothing happened through the night.
Nope. No issues at all. And no changes to the signal. I'm not sure if I'm glad or... It's weird. What is? This whole situation. Raptures are usually highly aggressive. Why is this one just sitting there, waiting?
It's too weak.
That's it. I'm going in the sea. Of course. Mary was tending to me all last night.
And you were a very cooperative patient. You should be more or less recovered by now. But not at 100%, may I remind you.
Why are you suddenly going into the sea? There's something I want to confirm. I'm going to swim to a spot where the Kraken can't see and get a good look at it. It shouldn't take much time. Is that all right with all of you? You don't need our permission. You're the best swimmer out of all of us by a country mile. If you're willing to go this far, there must be a good reason for it. Go do your thing. Thank you. I'm off.
Good luck.
It can't be. It has its tentacles wrapped around the whole island. What is the Kraken up to? Why is it preventing us from leaving this island? If we're ever going to get out of this, we really need to come up with an intricate plan. Oh, the Admire.
What's the meaning of this?
It must be something urgent if you're calling us this early in the morning.
It is. I don't have much time, so I'll make this quick. A Tyrant-class Rapture has appeared. In the sea. It's called Kraken. Kraken is blocking the pathway off the island, effectively cutting them off from the mainland. On top of that, communications are jammed, so we don't know the current situation. The long and short of it is that the situation is desperate. I'm considering sending out the Admire. But what do you think?
The last time the Kraken was seen was during the first Rapture invasion. So it's back and fully operational again?
I don't think so. Based on the amount of energy the island can provide, I would say it's essentially opening its eyes, temporarily. But we can't confirm anything at this point.
I see. I think I agree with that assessment. I see no reason not to send an Elysian. If it's true that they are truly cut off from the mainland, we'll have to move fast. We don't have any forces meant to engage in battle with aquatic raptures.
You do?
Birmingham, what are your thoughts?
It's time.
Of course, I agree. If something happens, I'll take full responsibility. If the Admirer is to be deployed, you have my approval.
Nice.
So it's unanimous then?
Appears so. All right. I'll proceed with deploying the Admire, as per our discussion.
What about all the necessary preparations?
A fine question. You don't have to worry about that. Mast and anchor are still in the Ark.
Sleepy. It's time, kids. It's time. Are we really ending it like this? No fucking way. Ah!
Summertime victory!
All right. Dude, mini game time. Alrighty, Neon. I was born ready. How about you, Master? All done with the prep here. Good. Charcoal. Plunk, plunk. And he stuffs the charcoal into the grill and how does that? Grill? Leave the rest to you, Neon. What's with pleasure? Focus. Keep those flames going and the charcoal ignites. Okay. Do you have a... Alright, how do we do this though? Daily rewards? Okay. So it's not really something, ano. Wow. Rewards, you can get his... Wow. 10 boxes. This is the 10 boxes thing that we can get. Okay.
Each piece of barbecue costs exactly nothing. You won't find a better discount anywhere.
Alright, the customers will visit you with sour turbos. New skewers. Okay, so they have to go in order. Holy shit. Placing the prop on the grill. Alright.
Can I have a piece? Please? We'll have that ready for you in no time.
So I get like meat.
What
Okay.
can we get you today?
Sand. Then what's the other one?
Leon, are you controlling your firepower properly? The guests are waiting. Chop chop.
Oh my god, I'm already messing up.
Welcome. What can we get you today? Oops, it's burnt. This is way more customers than we expected, huh? We'll do much better the next time you come.
We try.
And Neon's Firepower Barbecue Restaurant is now open for business. Welcome.
I don't get this. What's this?
Ready for you in no time.
Ah, okay.
Come on, hurry. Come on, hurry. Can we even consider welcome?
Wait, how do I do this though?
You don't have to take this away. We are open for business.
Alright, hold on. I'm trying to figure this out.
What can we get you today?
The
We'll have that ready for you in no time. This is way more customers than we expected, huh? Leon, are you controlling your firepower properly?
wait, hold on.
Can we even consider hurry? This one's on the house. Then again, it was free to begin with. We are open for business. Welcome, everyone.
This is hard.
Welcome. What can we get you today? We'll have that ready for you in no time.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna give it a go.
Neon's Firepower Barbecue Restaurant is now
Do I just
open
select
for
them?
business. We'll have that ready for you in no time. Welcome. Can I have a piece? Please? The guests are waiting. Chop chop. Oops, it's burnt.
Wait, how do I send them to ano? How do I send it to them?
Exactly. Nothing. You won't find a better discount anywhere. What can we get you today? What can we get you today? Neon, are you controlling your firepower properly? Can I have a piece? Please?
Wait,
Welcome. Each piece of barbecue costs exactly.
I have to figure this out.
You won't find a better discount
I just need
anywhere.
one good one like this. I just need to like, okay.
We'll have that ready for you in no time. The guests are waiting.
Okay, I see.
Anise and Neon's Firepower Barbecue Restaurant is now open for business. What can we get you today? Welcome. We'll have that ready for you in no time.
Alright, let's retry.
We are open for business. Welcome, everyone. We'll have that ready for you in no time.
Alright.
What can we get you today? Anise and Neon's Firepower Barbecue Restaurant is now open for business. Welcome. What can we get you today? Welcome. This is way more customers than we expected.
Oh, it's hard. Wow.
Welcome, everyone. We'll have that ready for you in no time.
Okay, dang.
Welcome. Come on, hurry. At this rate, we'll be able to open a branch in the outpost. What can we get you today? This is way more customers than we expected, huh?
Wow, it's hard.
Each piece of barbecue costs exactly.
I forgot this is like a
You won't find a better discount anywhere.
Okay.
We'll have that ready for you in no time.
Meat. Yeah.
Come on, hurry. Fresh, juicy barbecue coming right up. We'll have can we even consider this barbecue? You don't have to take this so seriously, you know. Don't worry, this one's on the house. Then again, it was free to begin with. We are open for business.
Have to be.
Welcome, everyone.
Okay.
Welcome.
Here another
What can
meat.
we get you today?
Another meat.
Welcome.
Corn meat.
Can I have a piece? Please? The guests are waiting. Chop, chop. We'll have that ready for you in no time. Neon, are you controlling your firepower properly? Neon, are you controlling your firepower properly? Here comes your barbecue. What can we get you today? We'll have that ready for you in no time.
I'm gonna stop right there. It's hard. It's so hard. It's fun. Oh my god. This is different. This is a different levels of. Okay. It's a different levels of difficult though.
This is way more customers than we expected. Each
Yeah.
piece of barbecue costs exactly
Nothing.
You won't find a better discount anywhere. Welcome. What can we get you today? Come on, hurry. Welcome. You can't imagine
Octopus. And then meat and then sorry.
The guests are waiting. Chop, chop. Can I have a piece? Please? You can't imagine how much I want the carrot to this myself. Now.
Hold on. Tang.
Come on, hurry.
Then.
Juicy barbecue coming right up. This rate, we'll be able to open a branch in the outpost.
Hold on.
This
Yeah.
is way more customers than we expected, huh?
Then.
Neon, are you controlling your firepower
On
properly?
street.
We'll do much better the next time you come.
No.
What
I
can
missed
we
it.
get you today? Can I have a piece? Please? The guests are waiting. Chop, chop. You can't imagine how much I want the carrot to this myself. Come on, hurry. Neon, kindly let's serve one last guest. Welcome. At this rate, we'll be able to open a branch in the outpost. Fresh, juicy barbecue. The barbecue restaurant is.
And then up there. You've got a fresh meat and vegetable available, which you can only eat up on the surface. Oh, you do? Another one of those hot combo. Commander, make someone Spendamin skewer and another combo skewer. You got it. Got a combo skewer and have a bit more leeway to the assemblies. First time I a fan of octopus either. Not necessarily. Texture is a bit... what? I can't hear it well. It's a bit nasty. He doesn't like tentacles though. The texture is... I'm telling you, it's just squishy. She doesn't like slimy stuff. Alright, we got the reward, so it's fine. We could try it though.
Firepower Barbecue Restaurant is now open for business.
I pay attention to what they do like this, and then once I got used to the whole thing, still, well,
Neon, are you controlling your firepower properly?
that's too early.
We'll have that ready for you.
I see. Okay.
We are open for business. Welcome, everyone. This is way more customers than we expected, huh? We'll have that ready for you in no time. Can I have a piece, please? Well, what can we get you today? Welcome. The guests are waiting. Chop, chop, firepower on! Woo-hoo! We'll have that ready for you in no time. At this rate, we'll be able to open a branch in the outpost. What can we get you today? Come on, hurry!
Uh-huh.
Neon, are you controlling your firepower properly? Fresh, juicy barbecue, coming right up. We'll have that ready for you in no time. Welcome.
Let's get it out here.
This is way more customers than we expected, huh?
Pum, pum, pum,
What can
pum.
we get you today? What's this?
Oh no, I got burned. Ah, I was so there. I was so close. Okay.
And Neon, firepower
Once I start
barbecue
doing it, I need to get used to the controls.
What can we get you today? We'll have that ready for you in no time.
Baliktad?
The guests are waiting. Chop, chop. You can't imagine how much I want to tear into this myself. Welcome. What can we get you today? Don't worry,
What's
this
that?
one's on the house. Then again, it was free to begin with. You can't imagine how much I want to tear into this myself. Each piece of barbecue costs exactly nothing. You won't find a better discount anywhere. Welcome. What can we get you today?
Barbecue and
Can I have a piece, please? Welcome. We'll have that ready for you in no time. You'll do much better the next
Baliktad.
time you come. Welcome. What can we get you today? Can we even consider this barbecue? We'll have that ready for you in no time. This is way more customers than we expected, huh? Fresh, juicy barbecue, coming right up. Welcome. you today? We'll have that ready for you in no time. Anise and Neon's Firepower Barbecue Restaurant is now open for business. Come on, hurry! What can we get you today? Welcome! Can I have a piece, please? Fresh, juicy barbecue coming right up. We'll have that ready for you in no time. What can we get you today? The guests are waiting. Chop, chop. Welcome. Welcome. Neon, are you controlling your firepower properly? Each piece of barbecue costs exactly nothing. You won't find a better discount anywhere. What can we get you today? We'll have that ready for you in no time. You can't imagine how much I want to tear into this myself. What can we get you today? The guests are waiting. Chop, chop. At this rate, we'll be able to open a branch in the outpost. Welcome. We'll have that ready for you in no time. Now! We'll have that ready for you in no time. What can we do? I have a piece, please? Welcome. We'll have that ready for you in no time. Oops. This is way more customers than we expected, huh?
Oh my god, I can't handle this.
Barbecue costs exactly
Alright.
nothing. You won't find a better discount anywhere. Neon, are you controlling your firepower properly? Welcome. You can't imagine how much I want to tear into this myself.
Oh my god, what the hell?
What can we get you? Enjoy your meal.
Dun 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 dun.
What can we get you today?
Dun. Oh shit. Oh.
At this rate, we'll be able to open a branch in the outpost. We'll have that ready for you in the fresh, juicy barbecue.
Dun dun dun.
Welcome.
Dun 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 dun. Then corn, meat corn. Dun.
I have a piece.
No, what the hell?
You can't imagine how much I want to carry on.
Firepower.
For you to showcase your
Dun dun dun. Dun dun.
Welcome. At this rate, we'll be able to open a branch in the outpost.
Dun dun
What
dun.
can we get you today?
Good dun dun.
This is way more customers than we expected, huh?
Corn and shrimp. Sweet.
Fresh, juicy barbecue coming right up.
Dun.
Oops, it's finished.
Ah, god.
Back soon if you like it. We'll
No.
have that ready for you in no time. You don't have to take this so seriously, you know. Come on, hurry. What can we get you today?
Dun dun dun. Sorry. Dun. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp.
We'll have that ready for you in no time. You can't imagine how much I want to tear into this myself.
Alright, guys. The music is actually amazing though. I love this music. It's not as intense as the one in Christmas, but dang, this is actually pretty nice. But this is fun though. Not gonna lie, this is actually really fun. And yeah. I got the rewards one though. So we can take this one step at a time. This is like a couple of days. I think it's gonna tabulate all the scores. So yeah, I don't know how to like scoreboard. Alright. Not gonna lie though, I am so dead. I'm at the pace right now. I'm really tired and have to go work later. But damn, this event fun and left me in the cliffhanger. Bad Nikkei. Bad. You bad. Don't do that to me, okay? Okay. Oh dear Lord. Those are... Guess the rewards. Tapos, we can get more. We can claim. And we get the free mask once we completed 12 challenges, which is kind of fine. She won't be released naman until next time, so it's okay if we don't have her yet. Also, we're gonna grab litter. So it's okay. Claim. This involves me pulling once a day, so that's one. Alright, here we go.
All right, moving in.
The music is so relaxing here, but there's a freaking Kraken out there. Alright. I'm gonna change the music though to the summer event. So give me a second. Go to the lobby. Okay. There's also the solo raid for tomorrow, so I'm gonna be doing that too. But it's already like 12:03. I've been streaming for like 3 hours already. Dun, 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 dun. I haven't advised all my Nikis though. Nah. Forgot to advise them. Sayang yung advice na eh. Importante yun. Alright. Got like 18,000 here, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, I have to go to the lobby anyway, the command center anyway. Jukebox. Change the jukebox music to Alright, we're just gonna advise our Nikkei so that way they can get to level for sure. Ever since I got her though, I get getting sick. Hopefully, it's all good. I told you that Black Typhoon is a gas guzzler. An ADS, change to cheaper fuel. They use feel like the fuel put.
We've become closer. Sounds weird when I put it like that.
Yeah, sounds really weird. You said that you were a person of central government. Yes. How's it working for them?
Don't forget how kind I've been to you.
I think all the pilgrims in Eden are made from people who were kicked out and they didn't like the art. I personally designed my room. And yeah. We already talked to Summer Neon, which is nice. Guilty needs to be talked to. When I first reputations at all in case already sensing me up. What do you think would afterwards I told them that I GG. Maybe hospital these days. I feel like everyone's down in the dumps. I gotta talk to Anis twice today. Anis, what's that on your shoulder? You know there's like a pamahiin, or a saying, sorry, that if your shoulder is always on pain, like, and there's nothing wrong with your shoulder, like mine, it means that someone is holding your shoulder. Someone's placing a heavy burden on your shoulder. Mast. We're gonna max out Summer Anis next time. There is one unit that I need to level up, in particular for purposes of PvP. Okay. Another traitor turned up on an organization. They know they got to pay for the lives. They keep popping up. Only? I'm with you. Well, technically, if you're dealing with traitors, since... Oof, I moved my shoulder again. Mistake. I forgot to do this important thing that I need to do, because I have to study which one of my units that I need to release or keep. We need some of the units here to stay. I'm gonna be releasing Yulha. That's because I don't really know where to put her right now. She can stay because, yeah, she's one of the units that can actually flex. Dala could stay. Should stay, rather. Gigi's definitely gonna stay. Then we get the rewards from here.
Kotodama, the power hidden within one's words.
You're mine!
Alright. We've done everything that we could today. Still gonna need to do this every daily, but that's about it. Let's go ahead and stream again tomorrow. Same banana. So hopefully my Saturday won't be as hectic. But yeah, for now, I'll consider this the end of the day. Enjoy the rest of the night, and of course, take care. May you have a very warm and not too warm and cool, breezy summer, guys. Take care now. Bye bye.